The Ushima family members were relaxing here and there around the waiting room. Alright guys, welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. And guess what? That's right, the first part of this episode has not been uploaded yet. I'm not even joking. In fact, I don't think the Unhuman Party of episode 6 has been uploaded yet. But I'm here reading more episode 7 because I'm sorry, so far this episode has been a banger! This episode has been such a banger. Every single time I cannot wait to read it, more of it, because this has been the best start to an episode so far. I've been so intrigued by what's gonna happen next. And this chapter is titled Rosa's Confession? Of course I'm pulling up! Expeditiously I'm pulling up to Rosa's Confession. She's gonna talk about Kurodori and Beato. I'm here! I'm here! 100%. So yeah, I mean, again, I think the characters themselves don't interest me that much. The new characters don't interest me that much because they're still new characters. They still need time to grow, right? But it's more the concept of the characters that interest me, right? Will himself doesn't interest me that much. It's the concept of him being this character that has been introduced to have an intelligent person who's been established from the beginning is a person that has heart, who's going to solve what's going on on Rokkenjima, right? So he's basically Erika with heart, right? He's the same intelligence as Erika, but he has heart, and that entire concept to me is great. And then we have Leon, and Leon is the older sister of Jessica. Okay, now, yeah, this episode has been very, very intriguing. So we're gonna keep reading here. Rosa's Confession. Let's get right into it. So, all right. They're relaxing here and there on the waiting room. And also, Leon and Will are stuck here because Byrne blocked this, everything outside of this cathedral in a barrier. So they're all stuck here. Until Will figures out who killed Beato, he is stuck here. I predict or think that it's Leon herself, so the person he's supposed to be working together with. But yeah, Leon may not be aware of it, but Leon's entire existence is probably the reason why Beato's dead. Also, what else did I want to say? I forgot. So let's keep reading. A light buffet-style meal had been set up, but it looked a bit still and not particularly appetizing. Okay. Even so, those voracious kids seemed to find it intensely appealing. The cousins had set up camp around it, with Mari at the center. The adult siblings had also formed a group in a different corner. Perhaps because of Kenzo's absence, everyone seemed to be a little more relaxed. But Kenzo's always supposed to be absent.
Leon? どこへ行っていたのですか? そちらの方は?
Leon, where did you go and who is that? Hey, it's Will. Sorry for intruding.
母さん、お客様のお相手をしていました。ウィル、こちらは母の夏日です。
This is my mother, Natsu. No, she's not. Don't lie to yourself. I mean, you're not aware of it, yeah. But that ain't your mother. She just didn't throw you off the cliff 19 years ago. That's all it is. That's all there is to it.
紹介はいらねえ。ただ話を聞かせてくれりゃいい。
Nah, bro. At least say that your name is Will, bro.
え、何かおっしゃいまして？いいえ、何も。こちらはウィルさん。個人に縁ある方だそうです。
With a smile, Leon casually smoothed over Will's words. Come on, Will! We have L Riz right now! No Riz! You gotta be better than that! Come on, man! No introductions needed? Come on, man! What is this?
彼はベアトリーチェのことをより詳しく知りたがっています。母さんはベアトリーチェについては何かご存知ですか？リオン、個人は当主様のかつての恩人です。そしてそれ以上でもそれ以下の関係でもありません。この葬には当主様が個人への生前の恩を報いるためのお式。 そう聞いていますし、それ以外のことは何もありません。
ありがとう、母さん。ウィル、母が知っていることはこれ
That
だけ
is
です。
Leon, I'm telling you right now. Leon, that is cap. That is a fat lie. That is not all your mother knows. Natsu was very resistant to the scandalous rumors that Kinzo, a man she greatly respected, had once had a concubine called Beatrice. Fair enough, fair enough. You're being respectful here, it's fine. But, you know, Natsu absolutely knows more than what she said. However, she also understood that the scandal was probably the truth. Yeah, see? She knows what's going on. Alright, you're trying to smooth it over. Okay, fine, we'll smooth it over, okay. But I'm sorry if this part is shorter than usual. I might have to go earlier than usual, but I just really wanted to read more Umineko. Picking up that Natsu was in a bad mood and didn't want to talk about this anymore. Leon brought an end to that conversation before Will could say something rude again. Fair enough.
ウィル、この礼拝堂は当家の敷地内です。
This chapel is a property for family.
当家のルールに従えってか。
Sorry, I think I called this a cathedral earlier. I meant chapel. It's a chapel. Beato's funeral is being held in a chapel. So you're telling me to follow the family's rules?
当家の客人にふさわしい口調に改めていただく。話はすべて私を返していただく。その二つを守っていただけるようお願いいたします。
You'll speak in a manner appropriate for the guest of the family, and you'll conduct all of your conversations through me. I must ask that you follow those two rules. You know, it's really ironic how both Erika and Will are intruding into the Shuma family matters. But Erika, she had no heart when it comes to mystery solving. But when she arrived, she was extremely respectful. Yes, everybody, I'm sorry that I'm a guest here, but I hope you'll accept me anyway. Oh, thank you for the food, thank you for everything. My name is Erika, Furudo Erika. How are you doing? She was very, very respectful. And then we learned that she's a heartless girl, right? But now, with Will, you know, he's actually got heart. He's gonna try to look at the motive when it comes to the murder, the murder case. But when he's listening to himself to the family, he's like, no introductions needed. Just tell me all you know. Give me information. You know, it's the exact opposite, and I find that ironic. Maybe that's on purpose. This is supposed to be a contrast to Eric in episode 5, Will appearing like this. I find that interesting. Okay.
努力すら。
I'll work on that. So yeah, like Will seems to be a lot worse when it comes to social introductions when it compared to Erika, at least. Introductions, again, we learned eventually Erika's a crazy girl, but yeah.
ベルーンカステルとかいう魔女に巻き込まれて大いに迷惑です。ですから私も協力はします。
Wow, Leon immediately believes in a witch, just like that. It took a battle way longer than that to believe in all this. But also, to be fair, Leon does go along with a lot of stuff because of Kinzo. It's what they told us last time, so.
しかし、あなたと私の立場は対等ですので、それはお忘れになりませんよ。
Both of us stand on an even footing, so make sure you don't forget it. Okay.
育ちがいいだけのお坊ちゃんだと思ってた。なかなか言うな。
You've got guts, okay.
これでも後戸宮家の未来を背負う覚悟はありますので。
わかった。仲良く事件を解決しようぜ。
Watson? Wow. Hey, yo, he called you Watson, Leon. Are you gonna take that? Are you gonna take that slight slander?
ご協力いただけて嬉しいです。
Alright, okay. Watson.
愛病のダイアナを待たせないためにも。
It's a cat? Cat Diana?
餌の時間は大丈夫ですか？
Wait. I thought it was his girl or something. I thought it was his girlfriend or something. I didn't know it was a cat. But to be fair, he did say that she scratches the sofa. And that doesn't seem like something a human being would do. Imagine it's your girlfriend. Oh man, my girlfriend is scratching the sofa. I mean, I took that metaphorically, but I guess it makes sense if it's a cat. How does Leon know though?
今日は山盛りにしてある。
Give her extra food today.
多少は大丈夫だ。
Wow, so they're just gonna... Okay, I didn't know it was a cat. Was that said last time when I was blind or something? Oh.
よくダイアナが猫のことだと分かったな。
Yeah, okay, so even Leo, even Will is surprised. How do you know Diana was a cat? Huh? What the hell? The only Diana I know is Dirty Diana. No. Dirty Diana. No. Dirty Diana. No. Dirty Diana. Let me be. Okay, so I was, yes, if you're wondering, I was singing Michael Jackson. Yes, Michael Jackson. What a go. I do like my Michael Jackson music. I do. I don't super regularly listen to Michael Jackson, but I do listen to him every so often. Dirty Diana is a good song, okay? Alright? I don't actually... Is it actually called Dirty Diana? I'm not sure what the song is actually called, but I listened to it because I had... When I was, when I had newly gotten my driver's license 2 years ago, over 2 years ago now, I was driving this pretty garbage car that, you know, obviously didn't have Bluetooth or anything. It's a pretty old car, and the CD disc wasn't working that well. And the only music that was there, I think I've said this before in the Umineko video, but I'm repeating myself anyway. And the only disc that would work is the, you know, Michael Jackson disc that was put in there. And not even all the Michael Jackson songs would work. So Thriller, we can listen to Thriller or Beat It, which was two of my favorite, and Billie Jean, three of my favorite Michael Jackson songs, absolute bangers. I love those songs. We can listen to, but so I listened to some other Michael Jackson songs, and you know, during the time where I just had gotten my driver's license and I was driving around, you know, still fresh driving, you know, I could drive on my own now. I didn't need, you know, to have an instructor with me, obviously, because, you know, I had a license, but still, you know, I was still being careful. And I was listening to the Michael Jackson tracks, and one of them was Dirty Diana, and I would go, and I would just swing, and as I'm swinging, I would go, Dirty Diana, no, Dirty Diana, no, Dirty Diana, no. So that's how I know who Diana is. That's all. Did you also have Princess Diana? I guess I think that was like a British princess or something that died a long time ago or something, right? Am I wilding? I know that there was some Princess Diana or something, and she died in the 90s at some point. I think she was killed or something, or died in an accident. I'm not too sure what happened to her. I'm sorry, I'm very ignorant. I forgot who she even was. Was she British, or was she Irish or something? Nah, Princess Diana sounds British, but I know there's that Diana too. But anyway, I'm surprised you guys Diana was a cat. Okay, yeah, I didn't know Diana was a cat. Did Van Dyne have a cat called Diana in real life, or something? Is that where it comes from?
ソファーを控えて待ちわびる女性というのも少々過ぎると思いましたので
I figured a woman who scratches the sofas when you keep her waiting would be a bit too eccentric. Imagine you come back home, your sofa scratch, and you go, man, this woman that's with me, she keeps scratching the sofas. What are you doing? Imagine. Yes, that would be eccentric. Alright, fair enough. See, so maybe Leon isn't such a Watson after all. Maybe Leon does have some power of deduction. Maybe Leon will be of help to you, Will.
まずは誰に話を
Who will you talk to first? I mean, isn't it obvious? I know this chapter is called Rosa's Confession, but realistically, you wanna talk to Kinzo first. You wanna talk to Kinzo. Kinzo surely knows everything, right? I mean, Kinzo's the root man behind this, right? He must know where the baby comes from. He must know what's going on with Kyodori and Beato. He's the one that knows everything. We go to Kinzo. We talk to Kinzo. I think that's the obvious rule, but what? Is it because he's the head? You know, we shouldn't approach him too quickly? I don't like that bullcrap. Kinzo knows the truth. Let's ask Kinzo about this.
誰でもいい。全員だ。
Anyone, everyone?
あそこにいるのはクラウスの兄弟たちか。
Those ones where they're across the siblings, right? Okay, so we are not going to be focusing on Kinzo just yet. But he definitely should go to Kinzo because Kinzo's the one that knows, right? Surely Kinzo's the one that has the information.
向かって右からエヴァおばさん秀吉おじさん
Aunt Eva and Uncle Hideyoshi. I mean, I doubt they'd know more beyond what Nazi just told you, other than they actually admit. Well, would they admit to not to a guest? Nah, they wouldn't admit that Beato is Kinzo's mistress to a guest, but they are more willing to say it out loud compared to Nazi, right? However, Rosa, since it's called Rosa's confession, maybe Rosa will talk about how she killed Koidori and Beato 19 years ago. And I want to see
あちらがルドルフおじさん、キリエおばさん。
over this Uncle Rudolph on Kyria, and I want to see more Rosa screen time. She's gotten wrecked these past couple of episodes in the first Twilight. Alright, my beloved Rosa. Please, give her more screen time. Okay.
そしてあちらが
Yeah, you know, people after reading Umineko, my beloved witch Beatrice, and I go, my beloved Rosa. Okay, and over there is, right.
後ろ宮ローザか。少女時代に森をさまよい、隠し館でベアトリーチェと名乗る女に遭遇した経験を持つ。
So you wanna talk to her or what? You wanna talk to Rosa or what?
驚くまいとは思っていますが、本当にあなたは何でも知っている。
Yes.
お前もその話は知っているのか。
So you know about that story too?
今日彼女がそう話しているのを漏れ聞きました。
She said that today.
辛そうな話でしたので聞こえないふりをしましたが。
優等生だな。
Uh-huh.
紹介してくれ。話を聞きたい。
Sure, we can ask her about it.
辛そうな話でしたので聞こえないふりをした優等生の私に。
Yeah, you're asking this of the model student who pretend not to hear because it just might be a painful topic. Even this outrageous arrogance is nothing compared to Kinzo. After muttering this several times mentally, Leon shrugged and nodded at Will.
あら、次期当主様じゃない。
Hey, listen, Leon, if you wanna get out of this chapel, we gotta figure out who killed Beato. We gotta interrogate these peeps, okay?
そちらの方は
Who is this?
ああ、エヴァおばさん。こちらはウィルさん。個人のために献花に訪れてくれました。
んなことはどうでもいい。
But who cares about that?
ベアトリーチェについて知って。
You know what? I'm really liking the dynamic between these two. Between Will and Leon. I'm liking it. I think they're funny together, I think.
個人と後ろ宮家の関わりについてお話を聞きたいと言っています。
Look at Will's face. Alright. Leon spoke with a bright smile while pinching Will's butt. Oh! I thought it was his cheek. I mean, I guess it is his cheek. I guess it is. Will silently protested as though saying, even for a gag. That hurts. Okay, I'm liking their dynamic. I'm liking their dynamic now. I'm slowly starting to like it. But Leon just played dumb and smiled at Eva like a model student.
後ろ宮家との関わりって言ってもね。
What do you mean, what is there to say? What is there to say? You would know.
後ろ宮家と中よりお父さんとの関わりっちゅうべきやろな。
Your connection to father?
正直に言えばいいのさ。
We can be honest here.
親父の愛人ってね。
Ah, okay, never mind. They're just flat out saying this to a guest. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. What?
愛人なんて言うとまた夏日姉さんに怒られるわよ。恩人でしょ。
そうやな。
Indebted to her.
こんな具合ですが。
ローザ以外には興味ね。
Yeah, that information didn't help me. Go on, Leon. Keep pinching his cheeks. And not his face cheeks. Alright.
ローザおばさんは確かベアトリーチェに会ったことがあると。
Hey, Rosa, it's fine. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. It's fine. You know, I don't want you to be sad, Rosa. Come on now. Come on now. It's fine if you don't talk about it. Just know it's not your fault. That was not your fault, okay? This whole time, Rosa had been hanging her head. Leon's words made her shoulders quiver. It's fine.
今日になって急に言い出したのよ。
Yeah, okay, let her rest. Let her rest. It's fine. It's fine. She doesn't need to say anything. Come on, come on. Let's go interrogate Kinzo instead. Come on, let's not bother Rosa.
ちょっと信じがたい話だわ。
It's a bit hard to believe.
本当なのよ。ベアトリーチェが私が殺したの。
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Stop convincing yourself that you did, Rosa.
事件解決だな。
Great accusation. And your will is insensitive as hell. Alright, great. We're done. Goodbye.
早計です。
Rosa broke down crying and laid her head on the table. Katie and Hideyoshi tried to console her.
六軒島はうっそうとした森に包まれてる。私たちが知っているのはそのうちのごくわずか。屋敷とバラ庭園、そして船着き場に向かうちょっとした林道だけ。
Okay, I'm sorry. I know Cross might not be the brightest of all people, but wasn't he researching the mansion? And you all were trying to find the gold as well? How did none of you guys find this frigging hidden mansion over the course of how many decades? That's actually kind of crazy. But okay.
誰も知らない広大な森のどこかに親父が隠れ屋敷を作って
And you even have stories that this hidden mansion possibly could exist. There's rumors about it. Y'all never tried to find it?
愛人を住まわせてるんじゃないかって話は相当の昔からあったんだ。
Or were you scared because it was too risky and you didn't want to, get lost in the forest and who knows, you know what I mean? But that's crazy. Decades. Okay. And then he had his mistress living there.
ローザさんは多分その隠れ屋敷に偶然たどり着いてしまったっちゅうんやろな。
So, even after this Rosa story... actually, never mind. Because she broke out with the story today, so never mind.
しかしどうしてローザおばさんはベアトリーチェを殺したなどと。
Because she feels guilty of what happened, even though she wasn't the one that killed Beato. Well, she didn't kill Beato at all. It was an accident. It wasn't her fault.
私が連れ出さなければ彼女は死なずに済んだわ。
Okay, that doesn't mean you killed her.
彼女は無垢なひよこのような人だったわ。
I don't know, just like the episode 6 Beato, just like the previous episodes Beato.
私が連れ出したから素直についてきた。何も疑わずに私の後をぴったりついてきて、私があんな足場の悪いところを歩かせてしまったから。
お前は崖から足を踏み外すことを期待してそこを歩かせた。
If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. Okay, sorry.
そんなつもりはなかった。ただ
Then you didn't kill her.
海が見たいと思って。歩きづらそうだったから下に降りれば少しは楽になるかなと思って。
それは殺したとは言わね
Facts, Will. I'm on your side on this one. Facts.
え。事故だ。
It was an accident. Facts. It was an accident. Facts. Spitting.
私が連れ出さなければ会わなかった事故よ。
Yeah, sure, but you didn't kill her though.
私のせいなの。
No. I mean, no. And you were a kid too, or you were a young teenager at least. Come on.
それに私は血まみれの彼女を見捨てて逃げ帰ってしまった。
Yeah, that was kind of rough. But what were you supposed to do, bro? You know, I feel like how old were you back then? That was 19 years ago, so you're probably, I don't know, let's guess you're 14 years old. Let's say wait, that'll make you 33 now, right? Actually, maybe you're older than 14. I don't know, your exact age, yeah, actually 33 could make sense for Rosa. Your exact age doesn't matter, you're a teenager-ish, right? 14 years old maybe, Rosa, okay? You see this girl, and you have her go out with you, and she falls off from a cliff and splats, dies. What the hell are you supposed to do? Okay, you did the right thing. What you do is you run back home and you tell, hey yo, I met this random girl, and hey yo, she fell off the cliff and died. And that's rough, buddy. That's rough, buddy. But I understand it. You know, if you did say that, if you had said that, I mean, you kept it secret, right? Yeah, you kept it secret. So I wonder what happened afterwards. Did you? Because she never told anybody until now, right? Damn. How did that go? But okay. Anyway, I don't blame you for it.
あんたのせいじゃね
Yeah, Will. Okay. Will, now you're speaking my language. Will become a Rosa fan like me. There we go. Us together, we can do it. We can take over the world, Will.
え。ベアトリーチェは海を一度も見たことがなかった。それをあんたが初めて見せたんだ。つい浮かれて一歩踏み外しちまったんだ。
どうしてあなたはそれを。
ベアトリーチェはあんたに感謝こそされ恨んでるわけだね。
そうかしら。本当にそうなのかしら。
Probably. I don't know how Will knows that, but it's probably true. You know, I doubt that Kyodori Beato actually has anything against you, Rosa. I can tell you that much. Probably. Again,
柵の外の世界へ出たいと懇願したのは彼女だ。
She was, yeah.
お前はその夢を束の間だけ叶えたんだ。俺がベアトリーチェならその束の間の時間をお前に感謝するだろう。なのにお前がいつまでも苦しんでると知ったら申し訳なく思うだろう。
If she knew that you've been suffering all this time for her, she'd probably feel bad herself. Well, maybe.
ベアトリーチェ、お前に感謝してる。海が青いってことを教えてくれたあんたをな。
Alright, Will. Nice. Will speaking those good words. That's some good counseling.
それは本当に。
Yeah, probably. Let's go along with it. If it makes you feel better, yeah.
俺が保証する。
Okay. With the witch of certainty. Where is she at? He guarantees it. Okay. Will made that statement openly and boldly. Wow. No one could tell how Rosa took those words. However, they had apparently been enough to remind her to take a handkerchief out of her pocket and wipe her eyes.
ありがとう。
その言葉はベアトリーチェが今もあんたにささやいてる。
Of course, Rosa. All the best. All the best. Rosa wiped her eyes with the handkerchief one more time and hung her head. It no longer looked like a fit of sobbing, but more as though she was speaking with the Beatrice of that day within her heart. One last time.
よくもそんな無責任な言葉を堂々とかけられるものです。
Hey. Come on now. Come on now.
責任がなけりゃ女を慰めることもできねえのか。
Back up! Is that really necessary to comfort a woman? Hey, yo, Will! Hey, yo! So, Will is for, lying basically to comfort women. Lie without backing it up because it comforts women. All right, let's go, Will. All right, Will. You know what? I earlier said you have L raise, but you know what? You have W raise just because you lie to women to comfort them. I don't know. Actually, I'm not too sure what he said was completely a lie. I do believe that Kyodori Beato doesn't actually have any bad blood with Rosa specifically. I doubt you would have.
多少は見直しました。
I misjudged you a little. Same. You know, I thought he had L raise, but he might have a little better raise than I thought he did. Just a little bit. For how many years had this tormented Rosa? Now, for the first time. Rosa will probably be able to face that innocently smiling Beatrice, who had seen the ocean for the first time in her life. She was the only one who could forgive Rosa. Now the two of them could finally speak together.
どなたか存じないけれどありがとう。彼女は私を許してくれるかしら。
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does forgive you.
あんたは20年近くもそれを悩んだ。長すぎだ。彼女はもう勘弁しろと言ったら。
そうですよ、ローザおばさん。あなたが悲しめば悲しむほど、きっとベアドリーチェも悲しむでしょう。
Let's go. Leonis join in with Will to lie to Rosa for the sake of comforting her. Nice. Nice.
あなたまでありがとう。私には私が許されるかどうかわからないけれど、彼女が許してくれるかどうか胸の中で問いかけてみることにする。
I think she would. I mean, yeah. I'm not Beato herself, so it's not in my power to forgive you, but that's up to Beato, you know?
二人ともありがとう。
Or Kuodori and Beato specifically. I don't know if she's any different than the Beato we know of in the metal world, but
恥ずかしいところ見せてごめんなさい。
綺麗事を言った下の根も乾かねえうちで恐縮だ。聞かせてほしい。当時のことを。
ウィルさん、
ありがとう。大丈夫よ。話すわ。誰にも話さずにずっと隠してきたことが私の一番の罪なのかもしれないから。
お前がベアトリーチェに出会ったのは正確にはいつ頃なのか。
1967, surely. 1967, 19 years ago. That's what we've been told. Upon hearing this question, Rosa closed her eyes lightly, reaching back to a past she didn't want to remember.
20年ほど昔の話よ。
I'll help you. It was 19 years ago. I'll help you.
20いえ19年前か18年前かもしれない。
19. I know. It's 19.
ごめんなさい。長いこと無理に忘れようとしてきたものだから、そこは少し忘れかけてるわ。
It's okay, I'll remember it for you. As long as you remember the year, it's fine. 1967. 19 years ago. I remember.
1967年のことのはずだ。
Yep, it should have been 1960. I agree. 19 years ago. I agree. Remember, I had guaranteed that with the right truth in the third game. Yep, I remember that. Yep.
そうね。多分1967年頃だわ。あの時の出来事は写真のように鮮明に覚えてる。忘れられないの。
Okay, you don't forget.
辛かったら無理に話す必要はありませんので。
写真のように鮮明に頼む。
Again, pinch those cheeks.
痛えぞ、
何のことやら。
家庭教師が私の内緒話を母に告げ口していたのにショックを受けて。あの日私は自暴自棄になって森の奥へどこまでもかけていったの。
This tale had also been told in a previous fragment. Back when Rosa was just a kid, she had gone deep into the forest, found a hidden mansion, and met with a mysterious woman who calls herself Beatrice.
ほんの少し分け入ることすら難しいあの深い森を。
自分でも驚くわ。あんなうっそうとした森をよくもあんなに深くまで。たくさんの梢や鋭い葉っぱで苛まれたわ。でもあの日の私は気にしなかった。森の奥へ消えることで 永遠に消えてしまいたかったし、もし本当に森の奥に魔女の館があったなら、自分を幸せの国へ連れて行ってくれるか、カエルにでも変えて森の住人に変えてくれると思っていたから。
You wanted her to take you to the Golden Land.
そしてあんたは隠し屋敷クワドリアンにたどり着き、そこでベアトリーチェと名乗る女と出会う。
ええ、あったわ。
そのベアトリーチェは肖像画のベアトリーチェと同一人物だった。
Ooh, good question actually. Because the portrait was made, wow, how many years ago? A couple years ago? And Battler doesn't remember it, right? Because when Battler last came to the mansion in 1980, right? And the next time he came over was in 1986. So Battler doesn't remember it. So the portrait was made between 1980 and 1986. But Kurodorian Beatrice died in 1967. So how much does the portrait fit with the portrait? Kurodorian Beatrice with the portrait. What do you say, Rosa? How much did she resemble the portrait?
ええ、
What?
同一人物だったわ。
They were the same person? Weird. Weird. So, did Kinzo... How is that possible? Did Kinzo just at some point take a picture of Kurodorian Beato and he had it saved until the 1980s and then he had someone draw a portrait of her using that picture? They were the same person?
美しい青い瞳、黄金の髪、黒いドレス、まさにあの肖像画通りの人物だった。
Wow, down to a T you say, okay.
私はあの肖像画をお父様が掲げた時、私が忘れようとあがいた20年の月日はお父様にとっても同じ、あるいはそれ以上の日々であったと気づき、さらなる罪に怯えたわ。
Yeah.
それ本当にローザさんの出会ったベアトリーチェのことなのかしら。
Immediately, Kira spoke to the question that Will had been thinking of. Wait, what are you talking about? It would be too rash to assume that the Beatrice Kinzo met was the same person as the one Rosa met. Really? You're talking about the original Beato is different from the Kurodorian Beato? But then, how? That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that they're the same person. Or different people. The time and generation are different for each. I agree! So something's not added up here. Something's definitely not adding up.
ベアトリーチェってのは戦後すぐの頃、親父に黄金を貸し付けた勇敢マダムのはずだぜ。
Shortly after the war, she lent Dad all of that gold. Shortly after the war. Right, World War II. So shortly after 1945. But this Beatrice was in 1967. And 1967, well, that's over 20 years later. So if this Beatrice lent Kinzo that, yeah, she would have had to be much, much older. Unless... Yeah, how old was the Beatrice you met, Rosa?
お父さんはベアトリーチェの黄金を元手に後ろ宮家を復興して大金持ちになり。
How old did the Beatrice you met in 1967 look like, Rosa? Did she look like someone who could be the same age as Eva or Nazi-ish? Or did she look around your age currently? Or was she younger? Was she around, I don't know, Jessica's age or something?
そして六軒島を買い取り移住するんや。ローザさんが出会ったのはそれから10年以上も先の話になるで。
Rosa's meeting must have been at least 10 years after that. Fair, sure.
10トンの黄金を自在にできるご婦人が小娘程度のわけはない。ましてやローザが会った頃には それからさらに10年以上が経過してる。
Yeah, you're right. She would have 10 years more years past. You're right. That Beatrice, if it is the same Beatrice as the Ecuadorian Beatrice, she would have had to be much older, right? She would need to be at least in her mid 30s, if not old 40. Honestly, right? Surely.
ローザ、あんたの会ったベアトリーチェはいくつくらいに見えたのよ。
Good question.
当時の私よりは年上に見えたけれど、
Yeah, but you were a kid, so how much older did she look like?
それでも多分成人したかどうかという年に見えたわ。
On the cusp of adulthood. Yeah, that doesn't add up with the ages, with the generations. That doesn't add up.
そう、まさに肖像画のベアトリーチェくらいの年齢よ。
Yeah, and the Beatrice in the portrait, she looks to be about on the cusp of adulthood, like you said. She must have been in the age range of 17 to early 20s, basically. On the cusp of adulthood, there's no way she would have been over 30 or 40, like she should have been if she was the one that gave Kinzo the gold right after the war. That doesn't make sense. You're right.
中年あるいは壮年に見えたか？
大人か子供かって言われたら明らかに子供に近い年齢だったわ。
She was close to being a child, but you're saying she looks like the Beatrice of the portrait. But the Beatrice that gave Kinzo the gold was from before. I don't get it. How is that possible?
中年なんてとんでもない。
There's no she was middle-aged, okay.
だからそれじゃおかしいのよ。あんたの会ったベアトリーチェとお父様に黄金を与えたベアトリーチェ、年齢が合わないのよ。
Truly, they don't match.
つまり別人ということだ。
So Will has concluded that they're different people. Then why do they look so alike? Is my friend's theory correct? Maybe Kinzo was researching. I mean, you know he's a mad experimental person. Was he researching how to make clones of people? Is that what he was doing? Maybe Kinzo was experimenting how to clone people because that's what he was doing, especially in his later years. He was practicing, he was, learning the occult, and maybe he learned how to. Maybe he learned how to make clones of people, replicas of people. So he made a clone of the woman he loved, and that turned out to be the Ecuadorian Beatrice. And then, once the Ecuadorian Beatrice died, he made another clone of her. Ah, so maybe Kinzo succeeded. He's a scientist or some mad scientist or something, and he's called the alchemist or whatever, right? The goldsmith. Maybe he learned how to clone people, human beings, and that's what they meant by trapping her in a cage of flesh. So Kinzo learned how to clone her. He cloned Beato, then and then once she died originally, he cloned the Ecuadorian Beato. Then once the Ecuadorian Beato died, he cloned her, and that became, and because the clone might have yes, the clone might have malfunctioned, and Sayu was born with multiple personality disorder. Oh my god. And then Kinzo gave this clone baby to Nazi. Oh! And the multiple personality disorder might be because this clone malfunctioned or something. There was a problem with the coding. I may be reading too much One Piece recently, because in One Piece we learn about cloning people, and people are being cloned in One Piece right now in the manga currently. So I might be thinking too much One Piece, but this is something my friend theorized long before cloning started becoming a thing in One Piece. So this is according to my friend's theory, and my friend was spot on with the explosion accident of Rokkenjima, and that's how people were dying in the 10th Twilight. So maybe he was bang on with this too, with the cloning. Kinzo's cloning his mistress. They're different people, they're clones. Okay, that's such an interesting concept though. So Kinzo loved his wife or his mistress so much that he cloned her. Wow. Okay, wait, let's keep reading.
よく似た同じ名前の別人。
Cloning. They look very, very similar. They look like they could be the same person on a portrait, and they have the same name. Cloning.
娘かもしれんな。
Her daughter. Oh, Actually, maybe that. Yeah, sure, maybe that. But the cloning idea, though. Her daughter? So Kinzo's mistress's daughter. Kinzo had a baby with his mistress, Beatrice. Gave birth to Beatrice? Why would those two collectively, why would they call their own daughter Beatrice? That doesn't make sense, right? I have a mistress, okay? Let's say I'm already married and I have a wife, but I have a mistress, okay? Right? I don't actually, not in real life, of course not. I'm not even married. I'm not currently in a relationship. I'm just in a hypothetical, all right? So I have this mistress is called Beatrice. I don't marry her obviously because she's my mistress. I already have a wife, but I bang her anyway and I have a daughter with her, and she gives birth. What I call it our daughter? Beatrice. What are you What are you doing? Jesse, what are you talking about? Why would you call your own daughter the same name as her mother? That doesn't make sense to me.
親子ならよく似とったに違いない。
You know, it does make sense for them to look like they were mother and child. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. I was thinking of some cloning business, but you know, that might make more sense, you know.
愛人の娘ありえるわ
It is, you know, it is possible actually.
黄金を授けたベアトリーチェとの間にお父さんは隠し子を設けた
An illegitimate child with the Beatrice who gave him the gold. Okay, that's fine. Then where does the Beatrice of today come in? Where does the current Beatrice come in? Or is this someone that is not affiliated with that at all, but just knows the story and is pulling out the murders? Right? Could Sayo just know the story and she's just pulling the murders? Right? But how would Sayo know the story? Yoshia, how would they know the story?
それがローザの出会ったベアトリーチェ2世ってわけ。
Beatrice 2世って Yes, Beatrice the second.
年齢的辻褄は合うね。
They actually do work out nicely, I agree. Which would mean Beatrice II was born in 1948, because she would have been what, 19? Let's speculate that she was 19 years old in 1967. Let's speculate that all their ages were 19, 19, 19. Alright, they're all 19 is a special number. 19, 19, 19. Okay, 1948 to 1967, 19 years, and then 1986, that's another 19 years. Okay. So from 1948 to 1986, basically.
なるほど。
So, you know, 38 years.
つまりベアトリーチェと呼ばれる人物は2人いるわけですね。
Yeah, but there's a third though, Leon. There's a third, and it's a personality that Sayo Yoshia created. I don't get that. And Sayo is able to cosplay as Beato and convince Maria that she's the same person as the one from the portrait. Kindo secretly raised his mistress' child in a hidden mansion. That would make logical sense. It would. Everyone nodded, agreeing. However, Will's expression was slightly unsatisfied, and he scratched at his head. What are you thinking, Will? Why are you unsatisfied? You're thinking cloning, right?
どうやらこの葬儀は隠したがゆえに弔うことができなかった2人のベアトリーチェのためのようですね。
ローザ、思い出したくねえだろうが。事故の時の話を頼む。
Why is Will so interested in the accident?
ベアトリーチェが転落した時、まだ息はあったのか。
Oh, we should check if there's a chance that Beatrice II is still alive.
いいえ、目を大きく見開いていた。頭から真っ逆さまに落ちて、岩浜の岩の鋭い角に頭をぶつけて。
That sounds like a death to me.
それもあの高さから。頭部は陥没して裂けてたわ。
Okay.
美しい黄金の髪がみるみるうちに赤黒く溢れるうちに染められて。
Okay, well, that seems like a death confirmation to me.
一目見て死んだと確信できる外傷だったのか。
Okay.
割れた頭の中身を見たわ。
I think that, especially because there was no doctor who could come in for immediate help, I think that pretty much that does secure that she was truly dead. Especially if Rosa never actually told anybody that there was a person that died there. Then yeah.
それも握り拳次第に陥没して。
Oh wow, yeah, okay. That sounds like a dead person.
あれを見て生きててほしいなんていくらなんでも虫が良すぎるわ。
ウィル、それ以上聞く必要はありますか？
We'll just need to confirm that she really died. I get it.
事故じゃもういい。それからあんたはどうした？
一目散に駆け出したわ。誰かを呼びに行くためなんて綺麗事でさえない。
I wasn't even thinking about calling for help.
その場から一刻も早く逃げ出したかったの。錯乱状態になりながら、涙と荒い息でめちゃくちゃになりながら、でたらめにどこまでも。そしたらいつの間にか見知ったライオンの彫像に出くわしたわ。
A familiar lion statue? Whoa, is that where we're at right now? The chapel? Lion, and you have Leon Ushiromiya too. Ooh.
ああ、礼拝堂の前の？
It is a chapel.
いいえ、裏のよ。
Oh, there's a lion statue behind it as well? Okay.
とにかく私は屋敷に帰り着いた。誰にも話せない。話したくない。私は夜まで黙っていたわ。ひどい話よ。急いで誰かに話し、救急箱を持って戻っていたら彼女を助けられたかもしれないのに。
I mean, from the way you're talking about her, it doesn't seem like she was beyond saving. It seems like it's too late. She died on impact. That's what it seems like to me. Wait, you stayed quiet until nightfall? What do you mean by that? Until nightfall. So after that you started talking? What do you mean?
頭蓋骨陥没を救急箱の何で救えたってんだ。お前が殺したわけじゃない。もう気にするな。
Don't worry about that anymore? Okay.
それでローザおばさんはどうしたんですか？
ベッドで何度も寝返りを打ったわ。眠れなかった。
Aw.
深夜にこっそり源氏さんに電話して打ち明けたわ。
You told Genji? Then Genji must know the truth then. Genji must know the truth then. I mean, that makes sense obviously. Yeah, of course Genji would know the truth.
源氏は何と言った？
What did he say?
自分に全て任せ、誰にもこのことは言わないよ。
あTo speak of this to no one? Okay.
後日、きっとお父様に呼び出されてひどく叱られるだろうと数日の間怯えたわ。
Compliments called me brutally. He told me to let him handle everything and to speak of this to no one? Genji. Genji's hiding some secrets then.
でもそれはなかった。
And Kindo did not scold you for that, for the accident. And now you're good. You're 19 years have passed, and Genji never brought it up again with you. Okay.
源氏さんはいつものようにしずしずと仕事をする日々。お父様は相変わらずの書斎ごもりで何もわからない。
I don't know if Kento didn't know any of it. I don't know about that one. He might have known.
少なくとも私たちの耳には入らなかったわ。
None of us ever heard about it. So Genji cleaned up the body that was Beatrice II. Secretly, silently. You know, he made sure not to let any of you catch any awareness that something like that had happened. Okay.
源氏さんがうまく処理してくれたんだろうね。
Yeah, Rudolph is right there.
表沙汰にできない子だったでしょうからね。
They couldn't let knowledge of that child go public. Makes sense, and that's why they didn't scold Rosa, and that's why they just told, okay, Rosa, you know what? Don't tell anybody. I understand. Just don't tell anybody. Okay.
隠し子っちゅうだって血を分けた子供や。その葬式もまともにあげられんかったんなら、そらお父さんも心苦しかったやろな。
Ah, so that's why he's holding this funeral. Maybe. But it's been 19 years. Why hold the funeral now?
それがこの葬儀というわけですね。
Why did it take him so long to make a funeral? Why would he wait 19 years? Why not just wait a couple years or something? What? You know what I mean? Why is he trying to hold a proper funeral now?
それから
And then?
私が知っている話は
That's all I
あれ
know?
で全てよ。
俺が知っている話も
That's all I know
全
too.
てだ。
これ以上私は何も隠していない。
I believe Rosa, you know. She's not hiding anything else.
全て話した。
I believe Rosa's confession.
誓うわ。
Will scratched at his head, letting his gaze wander. It had taken Rosa a lot of determination to make this confession, but it was nothing particularly special for Will. Why? It had been little more than a review of information he already knew. Nah, okay, yeah, it was most information we already knew, but come on, well, you know, we didn't know that she ran back home like that and called Genji and told him about it, and Genji said, alright, let me handle it, and stuff. That's the information, I think that's important information, personally. And you also got to confirm that Beatrice II 100% died, she definitely died, come on now.
ありがとうローザおばさん。十分ですかウィル。これで話は。
Are you satisfied, Will?
十分だ。おさらいになった。
It was a nice review, okay. To Will, Rosa's memories gave only information that was already known. This was the first time he'd heard all that about her running back to the mansion after Beatrice fell to her death, but none of it was particularly surprising. I mean, sure, but I thought the whole her calling Genji stuff was interesting. Apparently, Rosa really didn't know any more than this. If he wanted to learn something beyond the fragments given to him by Burnt Castle, he would need to find new testimony.
リオン、金蔵に俺が話を聞きたがってると伝えろ。
That's what I've been saying from the start. It was great to have Rosa screen time, but that's what I've been saying from the start. Talk to the main man himself. Kinzo, let it out. What is going on, my buddy, my man?
やはり本人に聞かなきゃ話は進まね
Facts. You won't get anyone without asking the man himself. Ask the man. What does Kinzo have to say for himself? Right?
あなたはどちらへ？
え。頭を冷やして整理する。ついてくんな。
Don't follow me.
それは失礼。どうぞごゆっくり。
After giving an elegant bow, Leon made a face, tongue sticking out. Unless Will had eyes on the back of his head, he couldn't have seen this last bit. I'm really liking the, yeah, like I said earlier, I'm liking the dynamic between Leon and Will. That's going to be fun if you keep seeing more of it. Tongue sticking out. Alright. Okay, back to the chapel. Will returned to the chapel by himself. The cold air and the monotonous sound of the rain were comforting.
どう？ゲームは。
How's the game? Okay, Bernie's here. And he had come here for a little peace and quiet. No sooner had he let out a sigh of relief than that voice rang out.
それは俺が聞くことだ。
It was as though she had been sitting there all along. Burnt Castle appeared on top of the altar once more. Apparently, she found this particular altar extremely comfortable. She just likes sitting and standing on Beato's casket. It's her funeral, yo, come on!
バトラは無能で私を何度もイラつかせたわ。それに比べあなたは有能だから見ていて安心できるわ。
Hey!
後ろ宮バトラの時と違い、誰の妨害もね。
Yeah.
気楽なもんさ。
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. And Battler did not have the information of all 6 games with him coming into this. Come on now. Battler may be a little incompetent, but Will definitely has it easier. And he doesn't have any opponents standing in his way. Will definitely has it easier than Battler when it comes to this deducing part. Not saying that Will isn't, you know, not saying that Battler is as intelligent as Will. I'm just saying, come on now. You're unfairly harsh on Battler here, in my opinion.
もうそういうゲームは終わったの。物語は2度楽しめるの。1度目はめでて、2度目は腹を引き裂いてね。
ち、俺を肉屋だと思ってやがる。
どう？ベアトリーチェ殺しの犯人はわかりそう？
Well, possibly. I think I possibly know. But I can't... I'm not 100% confident, obviously. I'm more like, I don't know, 20% confident. So, not confident at all. But I'm thinking it's Leon. But I'm not very confident in that answer. So it's not my final answer. I need more information than what we've gotten. I'm not gonna lie to you.
ローザの告白は過去のかけらですでに知ってる。
But we learned, again, Rosa's confession, we learned a little bit more from it. But yeah, you're mostly right. I mean, come on, alright, fine. We do need more info. I'm not gonna lie, Burn, we need more info.
真新しい情報はない。進展はゼロだ。後宮金蔵が本当のことを喋らない限り、これ以上の展開はね。
Oh my god! Are we gonna get answers?
まさか俺が金蔵を口説き落として真相を告白させるってのもゲームに含まれてるとは言い出さねえだろうな。
そんなの退屈で死んでしまうわ。真実を語らぬ金蔵はそれ自体が城に守られたキングだけれど、あなたのゲームの障壁になってしまっては面白くない。
拷問はやらね
I won't torture.
え。俺の流儀だ。
It's not my style. Fair enough. Fair enough.
わかってる。ゲームマスターとしてあんたに力を与えるわ。金蔵から真実を得られるようにね。
You'll grant Will powers so that he can get the truth from Kenzo? Huh? Still wearing shoes, Burncastle stepped into the casket, picked up one of the flowers that had been set as offerings, and blew hard as though scattering fluff from the dandelion. When she did, a single petal broke off and drifted down towards Will. No longer gold, but with the shine of a transparent crystal. A single petal.
探偵権限か。
Ooh! Detective's authority? Is that what's going to help him get him from Kenzo?
なにその間抜けな能力。
The one you gave to Eric in episode 5. How'd you forget?
違うわ。
No?
それは観覧席への招待状よ。
Invitation to the auditorium?
感激者権限か。
Theater going authority?
それを元老院の許可なく与えることは禁じられてるはず。
What is a theater going authority?
私のゲーム版で誰が禁止すると？
I ain't gonna stop her. If it leads to me getting more information about Kenzo, then we'll take it. Exactly, Will. Don't complain. She's helping you out. Though the crystal flower petal danced in the wind, it wouldn't fly away anywhere until Will accepted it. Will remembered how useless it was to argue with witches, and he snatched it up. When he did, the petal flashed brightly for an instant, melted into Will's palm, and disappeared.
せいぜい私を楽しませなさい。
ついでにあなたも楽しむといい。このベアトリーチェのゲーム版の腹渡がどうなってるか、あんたの興味があるでしょ。
ねえよ。
Not really. After Will's rude answer, Burnt Castles vanished into thin air, leaving behind an obnoxious laugh. I don't think Will's answer was rude. Come on now. I think it's an appropriate response to Burnt Castle. Burnt Castle is being equally rude in that sense. Come on now. Will really likes saying ch, doesn't he? After clicking his tongue, Will turned around, visibly annoyed. When he did, it felt as though his gaze crossed that of a shadowy figure standing by the door in front of him that led outside. A shadowy figure? Wait, what? It felt as though his gaze... Shadowy figure standing by the door in front of him that led outside.
誰だ。
失礼しました。
Shannon?
声が聞こえたので、どちら様かと思いまして。
Man, I want to end this part soon. But I don't know... I don't know when a good place to end it is. Actually, I do think I'll end this here. I don't know when a good place to end it is, but I think I'm gonna end this here. And then we'll continue... We can continue next time. Yeah, we can continue next time. I did say this part was gonna be maybe a bit shorter than usual. Yeah. I'm thinking still. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys hate me for ending it here? Is it too early? That's too bad. We'll see. We'll see more next part, alright? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part of Umineko when they cry. I'll see you guys next time for some more. Shannon interacting with Will. That's interesting. I wonder what they have to say for each other, if anything at all. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this at least as much as I enjoyed reading it. Hopefully by the time I record next part, the first part of this episode is going to be uploaded. So, meaning that by the time you guys are watching this, there is a chance I am a few parts ahead, unfortunately for you all. But I've just been loving this episode so much, so even now, even this part was so great with Rosa. Yes, it was mostly just review like Will said, but you know, a little bit more stuff about how Genji hit everything up for 19 years. Okay, fine then. And the dynamic between Leon and Will is growing a little bit, and I'm liking that too. I like their little thing to have going together. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this part at least as much as I'm reading it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye y'all. Peace.